Hey everybody, I'm just out here in Jamaica Bay. I just wanted to show you before we get into the fishing today my new boat project. This is the Bob 419. That's what I'm going to call the boat. Yeah, I just found it out here in the bay. We'll be spending the next, few weeks working on it. Really, getting into this YouTube boat rehab genre. Thinking about putting some 22-inch subs in the back. It should be an ongoing project. But I think what we're going to do today is get into some fluke fishing. Been trying to find that keeper fluke so I can release it. Just going to sit down and grab this guy. It's pretty small. Oh, there he goes. Bye. Oh, I think they're right along the side. There's another one. It's definitely a fluke. This feels a little bigger, so I might consider standing up. I also don't feel like standing up. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before. And be lazy. Yeah, they're definitely here. They're sitting all in that corner. Like flukes. This is that chill fishing today. We're doing that laid back country style fishing. Nice. They're cool. Cool fish. They got teeth. Eyes on one side. Yeah, they're both in this corner. Kind of makes sense. Sitting right in this little corner here. Because the bait's going back and forth along the edges, so I bet you the fluke are just sitting right on that corner because the tide's going this way. So the fluke are sitting right in this little corner here. I think this might be a new record. Smallest robin I've ever seen. Look at that guy. Freaking adorable, man. That's a fluke. That's a fluke. Get him in, Bobby! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa, what? It's weird. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm not really catching anything great today, but I'm just having so much fun. No. Come on. Don't be stuck. No, 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 no. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Oh, there he goes. Didn't even need to clip the line. He got out. Sweet. There's his buddy right there. Oh, crisis averted. He's totally fine. He's flying around right here. Just got a little shook up. Wow, that guy was sounding so crazy. I've never seen a bird like that before. Got this reel serviced 3 times, I think, now. Still making this noise, so. What are you gonna do? Change the line roller out. There's something. Feels like a fluke. Yeah, that's definitely a fluke. Feels like a pretty good one. Feels like a good one. It's moving with the tide. Try and get a landing spot here. They're slippery little critters, those flukes. Hey, he's a little guy. Still, it's a guy. Yeah, I think the chartreuse grub is going to be... Oh, he's peeing. Wow. I think the chartreuse grub is really going to be the move today. And the bait's pretty small. And very silvery, so that's why I'm going for this Clark spoon. But there should be some fluke out here. This time of year is really when I start going for the fluke. Around mid-July, I start focusing on them. Then I'll fish for them until like the end of September, whenever the season closes. Feels like another one, I think. I'm not sure what this is. Could just be seaweed. I don't know what that was. He just came off. Yeah, he just came off. I feel like the people on the jetty are packing up. Maybe we'll go at the tip. I think we might go head out there. Take a couple more casts over here. Whatever it was, it just came off. Oh, fish seem to be really tight to the jetty. There we go. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a fluke. Feels like a pretty good one. It's got heavy head shakes. It seems like they're pretty tight to the jetty. Oh, that's a nicer one. Not bad. Just spit up some bait. I'm curious what he just spit up. There it is right there. We'll take a look at it in a second. Oh, oh. Well, he broke my line. Must have bit it off, but I still got my hook. I mean, I still got my lure. So that's good. It's definitely not a keeper. Let's see what he was eating. I don't know what that is. Some kind of small little bait fish. Oh, that's two. I think we're in the spot at least. I think we're in the spot at least, and we got the right bait. Using 12-pound test, so very easy to break off, but I think recharging the Gulp makes a big difference. These things kind of dry out after a while. They lose their scent. So I think dipping it back in does make a big difference. And you saw that, the bait fish. I mean, I think we're matching it pretty well here. Not sure what that bait fish is, but I think we're in the zone. There we go. That's another fluke. We're doing pretty well. I want to move spots, but this is number 4, and I've only been fishing for like, I don't know, 15 minutes. I think we picked the right lure for sure. You always know it's a fluke over a porgy because they got those really like type head shakes, you know? See how his head's shaking? They make that. And I do think as far as retrieving goes, I think that going a little quicker, the fluke swim super fast. I mean, they're very aggressive fish. And I think that if you leave your lure down there and let it sit too much, uh-oh, we got wave racers. I used to love that game, Wave Race, for N64. I never had an N64, but we rented one from Blockbuster once and we got the Wave Race game. But, wow. Glad I'm going for bottom fish. These guys can kind of make the fishing really tough, but hey, it's everyone's water, you know. We're all open to have some fun. Those are probably really fun, those ones that you stand up on. But shouldn't affect the bottom fishing at all. There we go. That's a pretty good one. This is definitely a fluke. Nice. So I guess they are out here. They're moving around. They're moving around. Not bad. Yeah, flounder fishing from shore can be tough. I think it's fun though. It's definitely easier from a boat and a kayak, that's for sure. Pretty much never get skunked when I go on my kayak. I found, but I'll tell you what, like as far as we're rolling. As far as making YouTube videos, I think that like watching video wise, I think the shore fishing is the most fun to watch. Especially the jetties. Here we go. Oh, that was a robin. This is a robin. He's chasing it. Let's get it out of his zone. Don't let him chase it. He's definitely gonna get it. But I think that the jetty videos, like whenever I watch someone working jetties and they're kind of moving around the whole time, I think it's really fun to watch. I would say it's interesting because the boats are like the most unattainable way of fishing for like your average Joe. Just owning a boat's expensive. And I would say like out of all the content, I find it to be the least fun to watch. I think it goes like most interesting, shore, jetty, then beach, then, here we go, that's a fluke, come back for it, come back for it. Then I would say it goes kayak, then boat. And I would say the least interesting out of all the boat videos to watch is the party boats. I can't watch them. Because it's just the same angle over and over again. That was a fluke, dang. Well, they're out here, that's exciting. Yeah, I love watching the shore videos. I think it's the most fun. Especially the jetties. Like my favorite videos to watch are the Texas jetty videos. The people that are out there near like Corpus Christi. Oh, that was a fluke. Come back for it. Come back for it. I think we got a great lure combo going on here. The fish are really into it. Clark spoon's been working great. This is a nice fluke. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. You don't want to pump your rod with fluke. You just want to reel in. Maintain pressure. Don't pump the rod. It's a pretty good one. Ah, he's bigger. It's not that great, but he's bigger. They're getting bigger. No! Oh, you see how close that was? You silly goose. Dang, I am playing with fire with this leader, that's for sure. This 12 pound, as soon as they bite it, it's gone. It's gone. Speaking of gone, someone was fishing with prawns. You silly goose. Yeah, this 12 pound, it's great because the fish are definitely gonna munch, but jeez, you gotta be careful. That's 2 times I've almost lost my jig. Bobby, you're playing with fire. Pretty good fishing so far. We got some light, got a lot of light. Oh, there we go. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Come back for it. Come back for it. Come back. I'd love to get that keeper fluke. I have not caught a keeper fluke this year. I've gotten a few that were like 18 and a half, you know, like right at the mark, but I don't know. I haven't got one. What are you gonna do? Cry? Oh. Ooh, whatever, this eel's pretty good. Came at it right at the jetty. I was paying attention to these wave racer guys. It's a pretty good one. The thing that's tough over here is the, it's a pretty good one. The thing that's tough over here is the like undertow or whatever. Wow, he's dark. This one's really dark. But the fluke, like early season, they're usually in the bays and stuff. And then as the water warms up, they start to move their way out to the ocean. But they spawn in the bays and then they start to make their way out, kind of like a striper. Oh geez. There's one. Come on, come back for it. There we go. He came back for it. This is a good one. Took a little drag, this one. You can always tell the difference between the fluke and a sea robin. It's a pretty good one. I love catching these flukes, I'll tell you what, it's fun. Good stuff. It's a good time, you know, catching these flukes. Yeah, so I'm definitely a bass angler when it comes to like the Northeast fishing. I think the bass are definitely what I focus on the most, but you know, I don't have a lot of money, so I can't really travel up and down the coast targeting them. Maybe go on like 1 or 2 charters a year, and that's all I really have the money for. So I don't have a car either, so I just, you know, I kind of the past few years have enjoyed going with the flow of the seasons, and it's cool when you fish the same spots, you know, mix it up a little bit, but when you really focus on a couple of spots, you can see the changes in the flow as the water temperature adjusts. And if you keep a log, you know, I think that's something that's really cool about the Northeast. You know, you get down to Florida and you've got, man, these birds are working something right here. You get down to Florida and, you know, you've only got so many species. Florida's awesome. I don't mean it by like that, but you know, you've only got so many species to work with down there, whereas the Northeast, you know, it constantly changes all year. So I think that's fun. That's something I really appreciate about the Northeast. But yeah, back to fluke fishing. I feel like it's mackerel. Bluefish? Oh, a little blue. That's okay. Man, I got bird crap all over my water. Everywhere. What a bummer. So I just saw what he spit up. It's a little spearing. They're anchovies. I'm not sure what it is, but it's probably why the silver was working so well. This purple looks very similar to it though. Nice. Just, you can see this is what they're eating. It's got some purple to it. I mean, I feel like this doesn't look that much different, right? They both got that purple hue, right? It's pretty damn close. I don't know, I'm gonna stick with the purple. Just want to maintain pressure, that's for sure. Keep them elevated, that's the trick. It's a pretty good one. Look at that guy. So furious. Look at those teeth. His teeth will mess you up. That yellow-eyed demon, man. Whoa! They're so charged up. Well, I just got to the beach. Just gonna do some fishing, and I'm walking down the beach. Look what I find in New York City. Giant sea turtle. Look at this. I think this is the closest I've ever fished to a party boat. It's crazy he's in this close. There we go. That's our first fluke of the day. Nice. Finally. Change my retrieve. Maybe that's what I had to do. Change the retrieve. Very small one. But that is the target species. Change my retrieve. Did that erratic bounce. What's this? What's this? Oh, I think this might be what we're looking for. Yeah, that's a fluke. That's a fluke. Nice. They're pretty small, but I can't get them to hit big profiles, so what are you gonna do? Just gotta catch small fluke. That's what you gotta do. And if you can't catch the big ones, just catch the small ones. Mini fluke fishing. They're cool. This little bait right here, this little metal has caught more fish this year than anything else. Well, I just fished through the rain for an hour and a half. I am really cold and completely wet. But I got one fluke on this. I turned the camera on just for that one fish right when the rain was stopping. But everything else was sea robin, so everything's wet. Hopefully this is over. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. That's a fluke. That's a nice fluke. Stay on the Clark spoon. Alright, maybe it's not that nice, but it's nicer. But it's nicer. Not bad. I hooked him in the eye. Kind of feel bad about that. But he'll be alright, I hope. Just got one eye now. See it. Clark spoon's the move. It's working. Come on, keeper Fluke. I know you're out here somewhere and you want this Clark spoon. Oh, got him. This is one. This is one. This is one. Come on, keeper. Bobby needs some dinner. This is a fluke. Glad I stayed out. Having fun. Worked through the rain. Oh! Not bad. Clark spoon. Freaking crushing it on that Clark spoon. Sick. I mean, they're all shorts, but whatever, man. Just let me fish. Just let me fish and live my life. That's a good one. That's a good one. Get in here. Dude, Clark spoon. First time trying it. It works great. Clark spoon's where it's at. It's just got heavier. Oh no, it's small. But it catches all sizes. All sizes and shapes. So that's exciting. There's so many. So many fluke. That's cool. It's exciting. It's that time of year. sun is setting. Beautiful sunset tonight. Got a nice little fluke there at the end, jigging the bottom and the rip. There we go.
This feels good. This feels like a possible keeper. That's a nice one. Let's measure it out. It's a nice one. This one feels bigger. I wonder if it's a keeper. Let's check. I think it's the same fish, 18 inches. It's like identical to the other one. Nice fish though. Let's switch to the old Kastmaster, the tried and true. There we go. The old Kastmaster. When nothing's working, switch to the Kastmaster. It's the tried and true. Wasn't getting any bites, switch to the Kastmaster. It always works. There we go. They're hiding right between these rocks. That's their trend. Nothing was working except for the Kastmaster. They're pretty small though. Pretty small flukes. But that's what we're here for. Fluking from shore is tough. I gotta hand it to some people that are good at it. It's definitely really hard. From the kayak it's not as tough, but from shore it's definitely pretty difficult, I will say. Like to get a keeper, you gotta know where to go. This feel, oh, he dropped it, no. He came back for it. This one feels pretty good. This one feels pretty good. Stay on. They always come back for it. They'll usually drop it, and then if you just let it rest for a second, they'll usually come back for it. This one's pretty good. Man, that Kastmaster, I'm telling you, it's like the best lure ever created. This is a pretty good one. Whoa! Probably like 16, 17 inches. Because those other ones were 18. Yeah, this combo, nothing else was working. That Acme Kastmaster, it's the tried and true, man. That's a good one. Stay tight, stay tight, stay tight. That's a good one. Come on. Yeah. It's upside down. That Kastmaster doing work today. Kastmaster's working. Big old cow nose ray. What's up, buddy? Got him on his head, like right where his mouth is, so it's probably why I was feeling head shakes. Whew, he got stuck in there. Really nice fish. That's the size you want to keep. I'm not going to keep any though. There we go. Finally found him. Feels decent. Feels pretty good. Feels like a good one. Took me a while to find them, but we're on them. Dang, they are stacked up. That's a pretty good one. Today's the day. I got the Kastmaster. I got the nuclear chicken. Today is the day. We're gonna finish this video. 7 days. And on the 7th day, we got the keeper Fluke. Feel like today is the day. Nuclear chicken. Let's go. I think this is a fluke. Yep, here we go. All right, we're on them. We're on them. Gulp sand eel. Not bad. Pretty cool colors. Well, it seemed like that Gulp sandworm was what they wanted. Keep going with that. Once I run out of Gulp this year, I'm done with Gulp for good. No more Gulp. There we go. This is a fluke. This feels like a good one too. Maybe not. They're definitely into the sand eel. Get to the chopper. Nice. Well, I think I found what they want. Dang, they're stacked up over here. Gulp sand eel is what they wanted. Definitely all fluke. Kind of small, but they are over here. There we go. This one feels bigger. Yeah, a lot of fluke today. Well, in this short little period, that's what I mean, but not a lot of fluke, but a lot in a short period, short window. Ooh, this one's good. This one's good. Oh! Oh, he went down. Down and out. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. And that jet ski really dirtied up the water. I think this is a fluke. Now I don't know. Yeah, this is a fluke. Come on. Get in here. It's a pretty good one. Man, they are cool. Super cool colors on this one. Still not that keeper. Just getting some cool B-roll of that one. I walked over to the beach and I think that I'm already seeing a ball of birds out there diving, so I'm gonna work pretty quick. I think I'm gonna throw on this Kastmaster. I got a bunch of Kastmasters with me. So we're gonna throw on a 2 ounce. They're moving quick, so I think that this is probably either blues or mackerel or something, but it's moving up and down the beach, and so I think that's what I'm gonna do today, is just work the beach. So I'm gonna start off with this 1 ounce or 2 ounce Kastmaster with the white surgical tail on it, and we'll go from there. Right here.
This is the spot. Is that a fish? I think I have something on. Is that a fish or seaweed? I think I got something. Oh, it came off. Oh no, it's a fluke. There we go. Nice. Fluke. There it is. He snagged. That's why he was moving so weird. I knew it. I knew there was going to be fish in this little rip right here. No need for gulp. Well, I think this video's cursed. Been working on it for 9 days. A lot of people going for mullet and bait fish right now, but I think there's definitely blues. I can see the blues out here, but I'm about to pass out if I don't eat something. So I got my little stove with me and this Hello Fun thing that I got from a video shoot. And I really wanted to try one of these mountain adventure meals sometime, so I'm gonna try this. I brought one of these buffalo style mac and cheese. So, and check this out, good until 2053. But I wanted to test it out. I've never had one of these pre-made meals before. Don't worry, I'm not going to get into the MRIs and stuff, MREs. But yeah, I think this video's cursed, so I'm just gonna maybe just start working on another one. Oh, definitely don't want to cook that. Do not eat. Look at that. Didn't have the camera rolling, but I just spilled the water everywhere. I poured my water up, then knocked it over, spilled water everywhere. But it says to use 1 2/3 of a cup. Should be 1 2/3. Well, I just ate some. I realized I wasn't turned to the light, and that's not fair because the lighting's gonna look not good. So I'll try it again. But I'm really enjoying it. This buffalo chicken mac and cheese. 36 grams of protein. It's really good. Tastes like buffalo chicken with macaroni and cheese. I think I'm gonna start bringing these in my bag every time. Why not? Nice little backup. I was feeling really dizzy before I ate this. I'm already feeling better. Didn't really eat anything today. The sun's about to set. Burn a lot of calories on my bike, you know. Gotta be careful. Got him. What is this? Oh, nice fluke. Sick. Sweet.
He came out of nowhere. Sick. That Hungry Man meal was worth it. Nice. Well, my bicycle, I think it's time to go back to the old Bob 419 and call this video a day. Dude, that's the smallest fluke I've ever seen. Look at that. That's a fluke that got washed up. That's crazy. It's alive too. That's so cool. That's the smallest fluke. Well, we didn't get a big fluke, but we got a tiny one. That's crazy. That's the smallest fluke I've ever seen. He was alive too. Well, we set out to catch a big fluke, and we caught the smallest fluke I've ever seen. That's kind of cool. The smallest striper I ever caught was like that big. We're not even kidding. It was so small. It was like 3 inches. But it hit a small Kastmaster in like a little back bay. All right, so after a few weeks of really hard work, the Bob 419 is complete. And I thought that we would take the fishing rod out together and go for the maiden voyage. So let's load on our rod. Give you a little bit of the walkthrough. I got the 22-inch subs installed. They're back here out of camera. You can't really see them, but I got them Bluetooth installed. And yeah, let's hop in here. Got the transom mount here. Yeah, she's looking pretty good. I'm really liking how this all came together here. Yeah, let's hit up our first spot. All right, quick run. Only took us about 45 miles to get to the spot, but we're gonna do some fluke fishing today on the maiden voyage of the Bob 419.